The GW New Venture Competition is the 8th largest competition in the United States. And we serve all GW entrepreneurs, social impact, and change makers and help their dreams become a reality. The students that enter the GW New Venture Competition come from a wide variety of backgrounds. The common thread is that they see the world in a very particular way. They are passionate about helping the community, both locally in DC, but also globally. And they're motivated by that passion.
Rice wrap is biodegradable wrap for your food containers. Our purpose is for it to replace the single-use plastic wrap rolls. I'm from Thailand. I grew up in Thailand, and I've seen a lot of single-use plastic that clogs up the canals, the river. We thought that we want to do something that actually will help society.
Our organization is called Project Realm. Our idea is to take sterile, unused supplies that are discarded at large university hospitals and redistribute those supplies to clinics that are in need, particularly free clinics. I think giving back to the community is really, really crucial, especially in larger cities like DC.
We kick off the competition in February, and that is our biggest round. And then we whittle that down to the top 100 teams. For the final round, we get to the top 4 teams in each track, a total of 12 teams. And they participate live on stage in our big auditorium here on campus. We get around 300 people to attend in person.
This year, New Venture Competition did not go the way I thought it would, but no one could have predicted what was going to happen this year.
It was quite stressful, honestly.
It was chaotic. There was lots of anxiety. There was sort of a belief that can we do this? How will we do this? And a lot of unknowns.
Federal health officials issued a blunt warning today. They say it's only a matter of time, likely, before the coronavirus starts spreading in the U.S.
I'm here to provide a briefing on COVID-19 and its presence in the District of Columbia.
Dozens of colleges in this country have canceled in-person classes because of fears of the coronavirus. That affects more than 600,000 students.
March 10th, 2020. It's been a tough day. This COVID-19 situation continues to grow. Lots of talk about canceling events at GW. I am coming up with a bunch of contingency plans. I'm unsettled by this. Everything's sort of up in the air right now. When the closures started happening due to COVID, the main question that we came up with that was important was, do we continue this competition at all? Or do we cancel it or move it to the following year?
We were definitely concerned that NVC might close down.
But personally, I was just like, I hope this will make it work, because we work hard for this.
We think folks should begin to think about avoiding large events and assemblies.
The World Health Organization says the coronavirus outbreak is now officially a pandemic.
March 11th, 2020. A lot has happened in the last 24 hours. GW just sent out a all-campus email basically saying that that students are going to do remote classes through April 5th. And if students are not around, it would make things like doing an in-person semifinals with the judges, how we would normally do it, basically impossible. They're going to sort of slap down on any sort of gathering more than 100 people. That's big, because normally we do this in front of an audience of about 300. This is a problem. The past couple of days have not been good, and has been a sort of a heavy burden on our staff who work on this year-round, and trying to figure out alternative plans for this.
They were reassuring us that they're going to do everything they can. They're even going to make it online if they have to. And so because they were, giving all those indications that it might continue, we were still willing to put in the work.
This is a crisis that is evolving quickly.
As the disease spreads, its effects are spreading as well.
A growing number of colleges and universities suspending classes.
March 14th, 2020. It has been a tough day. GW has also closed a lot of campus event spaces where we normally do it. Sorry. It's not a good day. I don't exactly know what this means. The campus fully shut down. It was a huge blow. The team rallied together. There were moments where we thought, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. The staff at New Venture Competition had a meeting. When I went to that meeting, essentially what I said was, I want to keep this going. I want to do it for the students.
Team Rice Wrap, NVC semifinal. Everyone's been so stressed out about the outbreak of COVID-19.
For the past week, me and the rest of the team, I'm sure, been holed away at home.
This week has been very, very strange for our organization.
It's been a weird week, to be fair. Like everything is shut down. People seem to be a little bit apprehensive.
I'm stressed too, so I'm just trying to focus on doing NVC and also doing my classes.
Being in school, the work never really ends, so it's been surprisingly busy.
Definitely been missing human interaction a lot more with the whole pandemic shutdown.
I was always adamant about keeping the competition up and running. I thought it would be unfair to the students at how hard they have worked to cancel the competition.
My team and I are very excited for today because today is the day that they make the announcement for the finalists.
It says in the title already, congrats, you're a finalist.
Yes, we made it to the final. Don't think you can see it, but this is not working.
So now, I have to get back on the grind.
We are having a WebEx meeting right now with my team. So here you go. You can see my team right here. Can you see it? Yeah.
Tell me which figures or graphs you want me to include, if any.
April 15th, 2020. We are 24 hours away from the judging sessions that will go on tomorrow that will pick the winners of the New Venture Competition and the award show. It has been quite a wild ride to getting to this point. We have fought really hard to make this reality and make this happen. Essentially recognize all the amazing student teams who have worked very hard. We get hope and energy from them.
Yeah, we'll be ready to pitch in less than 30 minutes.
Today, as you can tell from my spiffy attire, is the day of the final presentation.
I honestly couldn't sleep much last night. I was a little bit slightly nervous, but feeling good, feeling excited about this pitch today.
A little bit of nervousness, but also a fair bit of excitement.
Wish us luck.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Got this.
Min, hi.
Hi, Scott. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good. Excited, slightly nervous, but ready to go.
All right, perfect. So take it away, Rice Wrap.
Today, my team and I are very excited to talk to you about our company, Rice Wrap.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? This is Project Realm. Our goal is just to take it one hospital at a time.
Our customers are looking for an alternative that is sustainable.
I think it's a great idea.
We know that these people care deeply about the environment.
There's always under-resourced clinics throughout the nation and throughout the world.
Thank you so much again, and please sign off, and the judges are going to score and give feedback.
And that's the
It's a wrap.
We are less than 2 hours away from the New Venture Competition. We have made my apartment and the living room and basically Stein Studio. So this is where we're going to be shooting in a couple hours. First, over here, as you can see, we've got the craft foods table with donuts and everything else to keep all the talent happy, which is mainly me. This is sort of the makeshift Stein Studios right here. You can kind of see in the background there, we've got New Venture Competition coming up. We've got some lighting. We've got some checks, etc. We've got computers up. So we're very excited. We have all the winners in place, and we are ready to give away some money.
recording started. This is already a lot for me, guys. This is a lot of technology.
Jasmine in the control room.
Pray for me, everyone.
You're gonna do great. You're gonna rock it. Good evening. Welcome to the 2020 Finals Awards Show for the New Venture Competition here at GW. We are delighted that you're joining us here on Facebook Live to hear the amazing stories, innovations, and ideas that our teams have come up with. First, I want to tell you about the cash awards. In each track will be $20,000 for the winner. The second, third, and fourth place get $5,000 each. And at the end of the show, we have 13 specialty prizes totaling over $95,000. So let's get to it. For the social venture track finalists, we have Cognitive Gym. Next we have Chilkey. We also have Project Realm. Next we have Rice Wrap. And the winner is Cognitive Gym. You just won $20,000.
So much. That is incredible, and I will put it to good use. I promise you. I'm so excited. Thank you.
Moving on, we have an amazing set of specialty track prizes.
So I was like, okay, cool. At least we won, $5,000. Like, that's something to start with. And I was like, cool. I guess that's the end of it. But when he started to go into the category prizes, that's when things started going a little bit out of this world.
Next up, we have the FOSUN Best International Venture Prize, and that goes to Rice Wrap. And the winner of that prize is Rice Wrap for $5,000. Rice Wrap.
My jaw just dropped the whole time, and when Scott kind of closed everything out from his apartment, like all the balloons, that was really fun to see. When I shut down the Zoom, I was like, oh my God, what just happened?
So congratulations to all the teams. We really appreciate all your work. Many thanks, and stay safe out there, stay sane out there. From everyone at the Office of Innovation and Entrepreneurship and the New Venture Competition team, thank you and good night. So we get through it. Instead of me sort of shaking hands and being able to close to the students, getting hugs and giving out big checks and taking pictures, there was none of that. So the staff got together and called each other and tried to say congratulations. We did this all remotely from each other's houses.
You can't compare it to being on the stage, actually giving it live. That's a different experience. But I think I still had the rush. I still had the glee that, we're going to the finals and actually presenting to the judges. So yeah, I thought it was still a great job.
I probably personally went through 10 different contingency plans where every day I'd have to throw out one and start again. Never did I feel like I should back down from this project.
Hearing all the communication from I&E Lab, how they said we're gonna keep this going no matter what happens, gave my team more motivation to keep going.
I felt like NVC was a beacon of light in a dark time. They were essentially fighting against everything being shut down, and they went through incredible struggles to ensure that it continued for everyone. They definitely did a lot of work to keep it up, and I'm so thankful that they did.
We had to do what we tell our teams to do, that we can persevere and innovate through even the worst of circumstances. We had to pivot, we had to innovate, and we had to think differently about how we were going to do this. So it put us in our uncomfortable zone, which we ask all students to do, and we're better off as a team because we went through that.